Scorpio, welcome to your reading. For this reading, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Energy Oracle first. This could be your actual energy at the moment. It could be something that you need to know, or it could be advice. So let's go ahead and see what we have from the Energy Oracle. One more shuffle. Okay. I'll try that again. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay, number 19, if the number 19 means anything to you. Okay. So it could be you're resting and introspecting, meditating, rejuvenating, healing, or it could be that you need to do this at the moment. So let's see. Let's look into the cards and see what they show me about Scorpio. What is going on in Scorpio's life? One more shuffle. Okay. We have the Five of Cups, the Five of Coins, okay, and the Seven of Coins, okay. Oh boy, okay, yes. I mean, your energy right now, Scorpio, is a little bit drained, okay. Feeling very sad about a separation that we have here. There is distance between you and others, and there is regrets, remorse, suffering, just a lot of tears, heartbreak. And the Seven of Coins is showing me that maybe you've been expecting things to make progress, or to start growing, but nothing is changing here. It's like everything is at a stagnation at this moment. Nothing is moving. Everything is the same. Pain and separation, and nothing changes. Okay. So yes, it could be a good moment, Scorpio, to take some time for yourself. This rest and rejuvenation reminds me a lot of this, of the Four of Swords, which is about meditating and resting, introspecting, reflecting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start clarifying the cards. I don't know if I called you Taurus before, and if I did, I apologize. I just did Taurus's reading. So let's check the Five of Cups for Scorpio. Okay, what's going on? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, the same Seven of Pentacles that we have here. Yes, I feel like this was a missed opportunity, okay? It's an opportunity in which, like, it just didn't unfold. It didn't develop. It's something that maybe you had high hopes for, but with the Seven of Pentacles is showing me once again that things just didn't make any progress, things didn't grow. And, pretty much it was a missed opportunity. So you have a lot of sadness here, a lot of tears for an opportunity that just didn't. It's like the opportunity showed up, but then it didn't take off. It didn't unfold or develop. And like I said, maybe you had high hopes for this, but you were left empty-handed. Okay. Show me the 5 of coins for Scorpio. Show me the 5 of coins. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Yes, this like I said, I'm seeing a lot of aces right here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. I mean, you recognized this connection or this relationship as something that would eventually like unfold or like take time. The fact that we have the 7 of Pentacles and we also have the Knight of Pentacles, both of these energies are very similar. The Knight of Pentacles is a energy in which things are moving very, very, very slow, but there is progress going on. Maybe the progress is unnoticeable, but it is there. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's almost like we gave it time already, but we have to make a decision. We've been very patient, and then we have to like really look at the situation and be like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Should I continue like fertilizing this relationship, or should I just like let it go, right? So I feel that you've been acknowledging here with that Ace of Swords that this new relationship is something that would take time, and something that would, like, even if it slowly make progress, there is progress nonetheless. But even as you are sitting there, just kind of like trying to figure it out, if this is really like taking root or really making a difference, all you have realized is that the separation just keeps lingering and nothing is changing. So I see a lot of time passing here, a lot of time. I don't know if it is months or years, but you've been in this energy of maybe things will get better, maybe, there's going to be any progress, or maybe things will unfold at some point. But, the more you look at it, the more you realize that it's just not unfolding in any way. There is no progress. And the separation seems to like take you farther and farther and farther apart as time goes on. Okay. Now let's look at the 7 of coins, because that 7 of coins is showing up often. And not only that, but it's being reinforced by the Knight of Pentacles. So let's look at this. Let me explain what the 7 of coins is before I move on, because it's showing up so much that I feel that it's very, very significant. Okay. The 7 of coins, I'm going to give you an analogy here. And the analogy is what is being shown in the original deck, the original tarot deck, which is the it shows the Seven of Pentacles, a person that is standing in front of a tree. And this tree has given the person many fruits. Let's pretend this tree is like an apple tree, right? So this person has received many apples from the tree. They were nice and juicy and crisp and delicious, And it comes to a point in which that apple tree is not giving any fruits anymore. And the person is looking at the tree trying to make a decision. Or maybe the tree is giving apples, but they're not juicy and delicious anymore. They are maybe sour and dry, So the person has to make a decision as he is looking at the tree. What am I supposed to do here? Should I continue to fertilize the tree, to give it more life, to water it more? I want more apples. I want the same apples that I used to get at one point. Or did I get from this what I was supposed to receive? And if that is the point, that apple tree cannot give us any more apples, then maybe we need to cut it off and let it go. Okay. So that Seven of Pentacles is showing me this. That Seven of Pentacles is showing me, is there potential? Can we work on this? Can we give it life? Can we water this? Can we fertilize it? Do something. Is there something that we can do about this? Or is it time to, give it our blessing and move away from this? So let's go ahead and look at that Seven of Pentacles. What does this Seven of Pentacles want to show us? We have the Seven of Cups, the Emperor, the Nine of Wands. Okay. That Seven of Pentacles is telling me, it's showing me that you should continue fighting. That you should, even though there is confusion and you're feeling emotionally fragmented. With the Emperor, it's almost like you have to be decisive and you have to make decisions. You have to make calls. And you have to be very aware of what it is that you are embodying. And with the Nine of Wands, it's like, I know you're wounded, I know you're hurt, but you still have it in you to continue in this battle, even though it's just like you're frustrated, you're exhausted, you are really in a place where you're just like, I don't know, I feel like I should throw the towel, and I'm very frustrated with what is happening right here. I've given this time and time and time, and I don't see things making progress. But these cards right here are telling me, keep fighting. In other words, keep watering that tree, do something different. Maybe give it fertilizer, or, maybe you have to prune the tree. I don't know, like is more that can be done. But at the same time, like everything that you have done in the past, you already know what doesn't work. You already know. The Nine of Wands is showing us a lot of things. The Nine of Wands, we already know what doesn't work. We already know that, hey, we gave this a try and it didn't work. We tried this, that didn't work. We waited, we gave it, we were very patient, and this doesn't work. So maybe, Scorpio, it's time to do something different. Like keep fighting, but do it in a different way. And like I said, with the Emperor right here, is like, what do you want? And like, do it, because the Emperor calls the shots. He is the one that makes decisions. And he's got to stand up in a very, like, I know what I'm doing. I'm very sure. And like, he's very claiming as well. So maybe this is a moment in which you have to be more like, I got to do something different, and I have to be in that energy as well. So maybe it's a good time to rest and rejuvenate and really know what it is that you want with the Emperor. Like really embody that energy. Know what you want. Make those decisions. Stand up for yourself, and then do something different. Okay. Let's go ahead and get, just to close the reading right now, I'm going to get a card or a few from the Universe Has Your Back deck and see what is there. Yes, I feel that this energy of the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is like, okay, I've waited and I've been patient, and being patient and waiting doesn't work. We already know what doesn't work. Okay. So we have to be maybe a little bit more aggressive. And I'm not saying aggressive like mad, but more like have more courage, perhaps, So let's see what we have here for Scorpio. Or like be more decisive, more intentional, if that makes sense. Okay, well, only got one card, and it says, when I lean towards love, I am led. Okay. When I lean towards love, I am led. So maybe you just have to speak your heart. You have to follow your feelings. And allowing that love or those feelings to, to be your guide, to lead you in the right direction. Okay. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope it helps. If it does, let me know in the comments. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Take care, Scorpio. Namaste.